Why we came to Nigeria. Chinese doctors final review mission. Recall that on the 8th of April, 15 Chinese doctors arrived in Nigeria from Beijing, the capital of China, an arrival which stirred controversy in Nigeria. However, the 15-man team are unable to leave Nigeria due to the unavailability of commercial flights in the country. It was reported that the medical personnel had completed their major assignment in the country, which concludes assisting with the installation of some equipment and sharing COVID-19 experience with the government of Nigeria. The 15-man medical team, which include experts in infectious diseases, respiratory illness, intensive care, cardiology, neurology, general surgery, anesthesiology, and a journalist, had come to Nigeria on the invitation of the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation (CCECC). Mr. Jacqueline Liao, who is the executive director of CCECC, on Monday said that the team had been unable to leave the country because there were no commercial flights available. He further stressed that the medical personnel were still at the Edo area of Abuja, the country's capital, where they were accommodated. It may interest you to know that the Nigerian Minister of Health, Osage Ohanire, few days back claimed that he doesn't know the whereabouts of the Chinese doctors. He had also earlier stated that the federal government didn't issue an invite to the Chinese doctors. Furthermore, Mr. Liao revealed that the personnel were supposed to spend 1 month in the country, adding that they were issued 3 month visas. The Chinese medical team are waiting for their flight, and this is depending on when the airspace will be open. You know, they came with a charter flight because of the personal protective equipment and other protective materials they brought, but they can't go back by charter flights, so they are waiting for regular commercial flights. They are still here in Abuja, and they would still assist the Ministry of Health anytime they require their assistance. Thank you for listening to this news. They didn't tell us their mission since, because Nnamdi Kanu have exposed them and their sponsors. Now they deem it fit to talk. Lobaton, who asked them to talk now? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying it, it was as if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's mouth was smelling. Who asked them to talk? They are now talking because they've now found it difficult to, to go back to their country. You can imagine the level of disgrace. They came with executive flights, and now they are now even lobbying and begging for a commercial flight. This country can be very, very disgraceful. You see how this country can disgrace clients. Yeah, though Nigeria on its own had made lots of losses, inviting these people, inviting them for nothing. Because to me, I don't see their usefulness in this country. I don't see their reason of coming, their reason of invitation. Look at now, Nigeria invited them because of this purpose of COVID-19. Now, the Minister of Health, Dr. Osage, is now saying outrightly that There was never a time Nigeria invited them. You can see this country can be so deceiving. This country can be oh shit. See how they denied these people. See how they and the executive director of CCECC Construction Company is saying it clearly that this country invited them. But now Dr. Sage is saying that Nigeria never invited them, and is still saying that he never know the whereabouts of these Chinese doctors. You can see, you can see how this country is now dodging its head. In fact, Nigeria has made nonsense of this period. They did not only make nonsense of this country, but they made nonsense of the Nigerian economy. See how they waste our resources. See how they waste our money. Only God knows the amount they paid for their coming. You can imagine they came with a private executive jet flight. Now Nigeria cannot even afford their going their going back with that private flight because they were able to achieve they were unable to get what they are actually waiting to get from them. When everyone was telling them, Mazina Mekano was telling them that what's the need of inviting these people? What's the need of calling these people? Can't the Nigerian doctors be able to handle this situation? Okay, now, the purpose why they are here, they are unable to achieve it. And the purpose why they are here have now been seen to be something that is false, a false information. You can imagine a false information. You can see, you can see what this country can put people into. This country is a disgrace, wasting our money on false information. Why? Why have this country? Why have Nigerian government chosen to make nonsense of our economy, to mess up our economy? Why? What has this country done to deserve this shit from this government? This is the greatest disgrace of the universe. Look at look at them. I'm not sympathetic with them. I can't sympathize with them because they call for this. If they like, let them stay in this country for 10 years. They call for it. They can as well naturalize Nigerian. They're already Nigerians. They're already in Nigeria. We have lots of them in Nigeria. At least in Nigeria, you can boast of 40% out of 100% Nigerians in this country. 40% are Chinese. Chinese are now coming up to equate or challenge Nigerian population now because most of them are now covering Nigerian, coming to Nigerian to invest. Not quite long, the Amoteco court caught some Chinese. It is not it 10 Chinese in a shoe forest trying to carry out illegal mining. You can see these people. They don't come to this country for nothing. They come to this country because of the resources in this country. And Nigeria, as a country, so stupid enough to grant them a free entry, the free entry that they in their own country cannot grant to Nigerians. They grant them free entry and free exit. You can see, you can see how stupid this country is. Something that they cannot accept in their own country, Nigerians accept it in this country. They make nonsense of our property. They rubbish our properties. And that's why I'm with the support that those ones caught in a shoe forest should be dealt with, severely dealt with. So, my viewers, what's your take on what I've just